Good morning everyone, I hope you're having a great Saturday so far. Apologies I've been a bit absent for a few weeks. I've had so much going on at work, I've just really not had the time to sit down and film a video, let alone upload a video to YouTube, which takes forever. So I thought I'd just collect some of the things I've got over the last few weeks and then just put a video through. So I'll show you some of those. It's quite an exciting video. I think I'll save the best till last, why not? But firstly, I'll show you what I purchased yesterday. So, because I had such a rubbish week at work, or rubbish month, should I say, at work, working nights and days and everything else in between, my first chance I got off and I went to Boundary Mill because they had a 10% sale and I thought, well, I'll go and have a look at Yankee, why not? And of course, I came out with something, as I always do, can't help myself. So the first thing I got was this gift set. Now you can see the price there is priced at £14. Of a retail, I think this is £27.99 on this retail. Now you can see it's last year's stock. You can see the last year's packaging there from Christmas. However, I do like both these scents. I do actually have both of them. I have the Cozy by the Fire in a large jar, and I have Snow in Love in a tiny little baby jar. But for £14 with 10% off, so it came out to what, £12.60. So for £6.30 each for a medium jar, I thought it was a really good price. So I didn't really want to let these go. I'll quickly open it up. Now I do know what they smell like, but I haven't actually opened and smelled any of these. I've just taken off the sellotape at the back to make it a bit easier because it takes me a while to get into them otherwise. So let's open these up. And let's pop it on the floor because it's heavy. So the first one, Cozy by the Fire. Now I'm sure you all know what Cozy by the Fire smells like now. This one is a 2015 pour there, which doesn't surprise me because it is last year's stock. It's a lovely dark red wax and there's some variations in it there, so hopefully it'll be a nice scented candle. Let's have a sniff. And yeah, it smells just exactly like my my large jar there. So it's quite a strong mulled cider type scent, possibly a tiny hint of cinnamon in there. It's just a really nice scent for Christmas. I really do like this one, and I'll probably burn this one quite soon because it's got to that time of year in the UK now where it's started to turn cold. And yesterday was the first time that I lit my wood burning stove, so that'd be quite a nice scent to go along with it. So that's Cozy by the Fire. Next one is Snow in Love. Again, it'll be a 15 pour there. So last year's stock. Lovely white wax there. Just pull the it's quite a light scent. Now I've not actually burnt my small candle yet, so I don't know how strong a scent it is when it actually is lit, but to me it's quite a light scent, not dissimilar to Season of Peace, but it's just not got that strong musky scent. It's a bit less musky than Season of Peace, but it's still a very nice candle, and I'll look forward to burning that in the coming weeks as well. I think it's in the festive range. I don't really know why it's festive. It's not, to me, it's not overly, it's probably a winter candle, but it's not overly festive, but still a nice scent. So I was pleased with that purchase for £6.30 each. I thought I did quite well with those. Just shove them out of the way. Next up, and this one I've had waiting for ages and ages. This is another gift set, and it's from an online company called Very. They had a slight sale on these, so I think the retail on these is about £29, and I picked this up for just over £20, so it was like £20, 20 pence or something. So I didn't think it was too bad. £10, 10 pence for a jar, and you can see that the All Is Bright is the new scent for 2016. Berry Trifle was out last year, so I don't actually remember. I think I did have it in a votive, but I don't remember what it smells like, and I haven't smelt this. I've just taken off the sellotape from the sides just so I can get into it easy for obviously the video purposes, but I haven't smelt them and I can't remember what it smells like. I'm a bit worried that I'm not going to like it because I really don't like the red raspberry, so I'm a bit, let's see, trepidation wise. I'm just going to pop it down while I open it. Okay, we'll go for Berry Trifle first. This is the one I'm a bit worried about. So beautiful label there, so you can see it's a raspberry trifle. Lovely deep red wax, almost purpley wax really. It's a 2016 pour there, so it's a new pour candle. Okay, let's go. Oh, thank goodness. I do like it. Definitely smell the raspberry, so much better than red raspberry. It's got a sweetness to it. I get the raspberry. I can smell the jelly. It's like a raspberry jelly smell, or Jello, as people in America call it. And there's a slight hint of cream in there, so there's a slight sweetness of cream. Yeah, really, really nice. Quite a wet looking candle there. I think I'm going to enjoy burning this one. I would probably burn that any time of the year. It is a food and spice candle, which it says there, so I probably would burn that at any point in the year. But yeah, it'd be nice for festive time as well. And then the new one, and I love this label. This is All Is Bright from the 2016 festive range Yankee candle. I think that label is just so pretty. I really like it. Yeah, and unsurprisingly, it's a 2016 pour there as well. So, have a sniff. Ooh, not what I was expecting. I like it. Don't really get why it's festive though. Very citrusy, quite a sweet grapefruit scent. Smells like a shower gel I've had before, like a berry burst shower gel or something. Yeah, it's nice. I don't get it as a festive candle. To me, it'd be more maybe of a spring type candle. Maybe I'll save it for spring. It's not, doesn't scream Christmas or autumn or anything like that to me. But yeah, still like it, and I think that label is so pretty. So that's that one. Let's pop it down and out of the way. Okay, next up is just a shopping trip I did this morning, really. A few bargains that I got, so I'll go through those. All wax as usual, or oil or whatever. So next up is Glade Melts in the scent Pumpkin Pit Stop. Now, pumpkin in the UK is a really difficult scent to come by because it's not really something that we burn. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's not really something that we're really into is Halloween or things like that. It's becoming more popular in the younger generations. When I was a kid, you know, trick and treat, people used to like frown on you for doing trick and treat and things like that, but it is more popular now, and we do get some of the decorations coming over, but it's still so difficult to get pumpkin scents. And if I'm honest, I don't really know what pumpkin smells like, so bear with me. I'll try and open this if I can. Ooh. Could be fun. Bear with me. There we go. Just got my nail under there, and I've broken all my nails at work this week as well, so they're a mess at the minute. So you get 6 of the cubes there, and I can smell it already. Oh, to me, it smells like carrot cake. It smells just like carrot cake to me, which is not unpleasant. It's quite a nice find. Very foody. I do get cinnamon from it. Like I said, I don't really know what pumpkin smells like, so I couldn't really tell you if that's a true pumpkin scent. You can see the picture there. You've got a picture of a pumpkin pie with some cream on. I do get a sweetness from it. I believe this is an American pack because I've never seen these before, and like I said, pumpkin type scents are not really popular in the UK. But yeah, I'm glad I bought that. I think it was £1.49 or something for 6 of the cubes, so even if I don't like it, it's not too bad. So that's that one. Next up, I got some of these tea lights. Now I go through tea lights like there's no tomorrow, really. You can see the price mark there for £1.49, but actually I got these for 49 pence for 25 tea lights, which I thought was quite good. You can see the Halloween there, so the yellow, orange and black tea lights. Don't think they're scented. I just opened one up. I don't actually think they are scented, but we'll soon find out. So this is where I take plastic off, because it's so difficult otherwise to take the plastic off. Oh no, they are actually. They are scented. Just take one out if I can. Now they're only cheap ones, mind you. The metal is quite solid, but there's a slight. It smells like. I don't know if that is pumpkin. It's just sweet. It smells a bit lavenderish, maybe. Not too fussed about the scent of the tea light, if I'm honest, because I just use them for my melt warmers. And since they were 49 pence each, I actually went ahead and bought 2, 3, 4 packs of those. And I thought, well, 100 tea lights for less than £2. Can't really go far wrong. So that's those. Next up, I bought some fragrance oils. Don't generally use these around the house, but I thought, well, I did find my plug-in the other day, and I thought, well, I'll get some for a top-up, because they're quite nice for a smell around. So Picked up these Airwick ones. I believe they're 20ml each. They're quite big plug-ins there. This is in the scent Grand Canyon, which is cactus flower and warm breeze. Now the tester, I've scratched the tester and I can't smell anything from it. So perhaps it's old stock. So I'm hoping the oil itself has still got some scent in it. They are fully closed, as you can see. So I believe this is an American edition, Grand Canyon. Obviously we don't have a Grand Canyon in the UK, so it's definitely not a UK scent. However, I did find this obviously in my local discounter store. It was $2.99, which I didn't think was too bad for some big plug-ins like that, so I'm looking forward to having a go at those. I also got in the scent Arcadia, which is sweet vanilla and pumpkins, and like I said, they're quite difficult to come by, so I'm quite excited to see what that smells like. Again, the tester doesn't work. I can't smell anything from the tester. I have tried scratching it. It's in the same sort of limited edition type packaging there, so I'm guessing it's from the same range. And then lastly for the oils, I picked up this one in Homemade Holiday, and this one's in baked pear and cinnamon. I have actually got this one going in the kitchen at the minute, and it is really nice. I really like it. It's not overly powerful, and it is quite a true to life scent to me. It's not artificial. It could just smell like somebody is baking something in an oven. I don't get too much cinnamon, which I'm glad about, but I do get a baked pear scent and a pie crust scent from it. So I'm really loving this one at the moment. I've only used a tiny bit. It's only been on since this morning, so but it did fill up the quick kitchen quite quickly, so I'm liking that one. Then lastly, from the same haul, same shop, I don't normally buy these, but I've picked up a Febreze candle in the scent Toasted Almond, and the only reason I picked this up is because, well, I think the packaging's really quite cute. It's obviously for this time of year, but the reason I picked it up, if I take it out of its packet, is because I really like the scent. It's a true toasted almond scent. I quite like the little glass tumbler it comes with. It's quite a substantial little tumbler. Not so keen on the brown wax, but I'll probably just whack that in a hurricane anyway, so you won't really see it too much. And I did incidentally pick the one with a wick in the centre, because a lot of them were off centre. That one's maybe slightly off centre, but it's more central than the other ones were. And I know we have problems if wicks are off centre. It's a bit of a nightmare. But yeah, so I like that one. £1.99 that was, and I'm not sure how many ounces. I don't know if it tells you on the packet. 5.5 ounce. So I don't think that's too bad. It's quite a nice tumbler. I probably will repurpose that one. So that's from that haul, and now on to the most exciting bit of all. So and how I've managed not to actually crack into this one. I've had it for about a week, but like I said, it's been really difficult at work. I've been so busy, I've not had a chance to do anything. So all I've actually done is I've just loosened the tape. I haven't taken it off. As you can see, it's still stuck down. I've just loosened the sides. I've just cut it from the sides so that I can get into it. So I've not seen this one, and I am super excited for this. I'm just going to pop it up there out of the way. How I've managed to not do this, I don't know. It's been sitting there looking at me all week. Let's pull this out. It's quite well wrapped up. So if I discard the box now. If anybody's watched any of my other videos before, you'll know my favourite fragrance in the world, and you guessed it. It's Cherries on Snow, and I am super excited. I am just slightly nervous. I'm hoping that this smells the same as my 2012 Pause, which I lovingly burn very infrequently. This one, I got it for quite a good price. It was, I think it's just short of 14. I think it was £13 and change, something like that, just short of 14. So did quite well in the fruit category. No surprising, it's a 2016 pour. It's the new one which has been re-released. Now, I could have gone crazy and bought quite a lot of these, but I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe they're limited edition in the UK, and I didn't want to go ahead and buy absolutely tons of them because I don't think it's very fair to other people that might want to get them. If after Christmas there's some left, I may well purchase some further ones then. But a large jar's going to last me a while. I do have 3 of the medium jars as well, so there's no point buying up 20 jars of these, which I could have done just because I love it and I'm so scared they're not going to bring it back. I just think it's not very fair on other people. So I'm going to have my first sniff. And yes, it smells the same, thankfully. Wick Central, which I was a bit worried about. It does look quite dry. There is a lot of oil bubbles, but it does seem quite dry on top. But the wax, I don't know if you can see the wax, it's all peppered with oils and things like that. So I'm looking forward to burning this one. I'm probably going to burn this one before my 2012 one. In fact, if you bear with me one second, I will get those out. Bear with me while I dive into my cupboard just under here. Oh, where I keep all my Yankee stuff. In fact, I've got one more thing to show you out of here. I will just bring it down. It's going to go dark for a second. Just bear with me. Still there. Bear with me. Bear with me. Okay, so this is my cupboard where I keep all my, not all of them because they won't all fit, but where I keep a lot of my Yankee things in here. So I just need to do some digging. I hope you can see because I can't see what's going on because I've got my iPad turned around. Centerpieces. That is my lovely sugared apple, which you can see I'm half through melting. It's a bit weak now because it's very old, but I can still smell it. Baby powder. Oh, see, I've got way too much. And sorry if the camera's shaking, guys. I'm kind of got you wedged on my knee. Oh, there we go. I think it's falling out. Gingerbread maple, which ugh, don't like that one. Not keen at all. Oh, here we go. So I start making myself move forward slightly. Excuse me if the camera's shaking. Hopefully you can see something. Hopefully it's not just black. Oh, I'm gonna make such a mess on this floor now. This is the only thing. When I start wanting to burn certain scents, and I've got to go through digging, trying to find them all. A bit of a nightmare. And the Christmas ones. We just try and hold you from the top, guys. Sorry. I make such a mess, and I'll never get it all back in again. You see my little snowing lid back there, and this my little Christmas bag start falling down. Almost there, I think. Move forward again. There's my beloved beach holiday, which gets a very, very infrequent burn because I don't think I'll find that one again. Oops, I know you're moving about, guys. I'm really sorry. Bear with me. Aha, I see. Take all these down. Oops, it's closer by the fire. Excuse me, that was very loud. I do apologise. And I am hoping they're in here because I can't see them. Aha. Now this one, I'm not going to open because it's never been opened, so that's still sealed. Now this is the one. Right. Now, this one. So my lovely cherries on snow, I will open and sniff. Yes, I can guarantee and confirm it smells the same. Now these are my lovely 2012 paws, as you can see, which are very lovingly burnt. You can see I've burnt that. I have actually burnt. Don't look like I've done it a lot, but believe it or not, I've burnt that about 4 or 5 times for a couple of hours, and that's all it's used. You can see that's never been opened at all, and is only what, a couple of centimetres, if that. That's gone from there. I do think the older Yankees are better quality, if I'm honest. Now, you can shoot me for that if you want, but I actually do think they are better quality wax. I think if you burn them for a couple of hours, I think it certainly goes beyond this label here. So I don't know, I'm just very happy that I've got it. And that's my haul, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Sorry about the shaky camera work. I do actually have another candle coming, which I'm very excited about, but it's not due for, I think it's another 3 weeks yet. So I'll film that when I actually receive it, and I'll keep it a surprise as to what it's going to be. Thanks very much for watching, everyone. Hope you have a great Saturday, and I'll see you all next time.